Hi
All
everyone,
right.
sorry for the delay. We're here. We're a
I'm
little
sure
bit late
everyone
today.
was waiting with bated breath, being like, "Where are they?" No, I had a staff meeting after work, and then I had to run to the grocery store. So
Mm,
getting back and taking Atlas out and everything took a little while. So yeah,
mhm.
unfortunately, I missed it by a whole 3 minutes. But you know, we live and we learn.
Okay.
How was your day, Clementine?
It was okay, pretty quiet, pretty sunny today. Pretty sunny.
Oh,
Which is nice because we've had like, some weeks with floods and a lot of rain, so it's nice to actually see the sun. We see the spring coming in so quickly here in Europe. It's really weird. Um,
we're exactly the opposite here on the East Coast. It's snowing right now.
I know,
It is currently actively snowing. So love
I
that for
know,
us, making it
I know.
through. But
But I think everybody here, like especially farmers, are really worried that's, because like they're starting to see a lot of flowers coming in and a lot of the
and then
trees
it's
are starting up. And then we could have like another kind of big, like just not snowstorm because like we don't really have a lot of those, but if it goes below freezing, it will be bad. So, yep.
yeah,
So I
totally
know what I'm
fair.
reading,
But
but
I don't know what I'm reading.
you know,
I need a book, Clementine.
I know, I know. I am sharing my screen. Yes, somehow I need to allow this every single time. There,
Last
you see
time
the screen.
Clementine picked out Throne of Jade to read. So that's the second book in the Temeraire series. That's what she'll be working
Yes.
on. And now I need to pick. And I've had relative success. I finished all three of
Hmm.
the books that have been given to me. So huzzah.
Hmm.
Um, the Hourglass is intriguing to me, and the Paper Airplane is intriguing to me. I know I mentioned the Paper Airplane every single time. I
Hmm.
almost feel like I'm
Hmm.
saving it because I'm like so curious about it. Um,
I
so
have to say the paper airplane, I don't know if it has an audiobook.
well, I guess we'll just have to see. It might be a
I
DNF if it doesn't. Um, so I think I'm gonna go with the Hourglass today,
Okay,
number
sure.
one.
That is easy enough. One, two, three.
See, I kind of thought it might be this. I'm not surprised
Yeah.
at all. This was actually like
That
my top
one,
guess. I know I didn't say it out
yeah.
loud this time, but I think I might have said it a previous time where I was like,
Hmm.
ooh, it might be because it's time
No, no.
travel. This series
Yeah.
is great. It's very fun. Um, I read like a short story in this series in January. I think it was the one in between the third and fourth books. So I
Mm.
think I'll be picking up the fourth book today. But let me see what
Cool.
I can do.
Cool, cool, cool.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah,
The
that one
third
was
book
one
was
of the
very
easiest.
dramatic.
It was one of the easiest symbols, I have to say that.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Absolutely.
Oh,
Okay.
I had to
So
give
yeah,
you
I
some
read
easier ones.
the
Sorry.
third one was incredibly traumatic and I did finish it. And now I'll be on number 4, A Trail Through Time. Ooh, I have no idea what it will be about, but I'm excited to read it.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah. And
I'm just
as
working with the audio.
yep.
I
And
can
as
get the timer
Antoine
ready. Do you want to
mentioned,
figure out how long?
yeah. Oh,
I'm
yes.
sorry. I think we're
I
dealing with a pretty hefty delay here.
Yep. I'll grab the dice.
Sounds good.
I forgot. I knew I forgot something today.
And I've got the audio, so we should be good to go. I'll be stepping away from my computer for just a sec to get some yarn to finish my my embroidery project.
Makes sense. There. Oops. You would
You okay?
think since yeah, it's just you would think since I have D&D the day before that I would remember to keep those out for our sprints the next day, but do you want to
It's
choose
okay,
today?
whatever floats your boat. Oh, I'm
Or
fine
has
with any of them. Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with the D20. I feel the D20
Okay.
today. I
Let's
mean,
do.
I did pretty good on my rolls yesterday for D&D. We'll see if that.
Yeah, not too bad.
Hey, 8. Not too big of a jump.
Okay. That's nice. Not too big at all. So a D20 is 3 minutes. So is it 24?
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
Fabulous.
And as Angela mentioned, I did finish the pick that she gave me last time, which was Blood over Brighthaven. I loved it. And I am going to be starting, I haven't started Throne of Jade via Odoo, and I do have my crochet project. I can't promise that you will see what it looks like by the end of the sprints yet, but maybe you'll see
All
some
right. I
highs
picked
at least.
wintry colors for my dreary wintry day.
Mhm.
Yep. All
And I
right,
picked
everybody. We will
springtime
see you.
colors. And I picked springtime colors for the thumbnail, so we're good.
Very
See
fun.
you in
All our
24
bases are
minutes.
covered. Bye, friends. back. It was quick, but productive. Can you hear me? Okay, I cannot hear you, Clementine. I wasn't sure if it was just the lag and you were being patient, or if you weren't talking at all, or if, but no. What is your microphone?
There.
Yes, we're all
You
better.
can. It's
Yes.
it's because, I'm using, my AirPods, Bluetooth, whatever things to connect to this. So it's, you don't. And then it's every time I reconnect and disconnect between the sprints, it changes. And sometimes I have to set it with my computer, and sometimes it's with StreamYard is changing, and sometimes StreamYard is not changing, and I don't know.
Well,
And
at
I
least
would
you got
love,
it figured out this time.
yeah, I would love to leave it, for the whole
Mhm.
stream, but I know I don't have a battery for that. So, like, I want to make sure that, it works. So, how much did I read? I don't even remember. I know
I hit
it's not a
8%.
lot, but yeah, 7%. Yeah, I read 7%.
What's that?
I forgot a lot of things, but I'm going back in the story easily enough. I do have to say so far, I find it interesting, but I'm not too sure if I will continue for the whole series because it is a lot of books. And so if I don't see if I see like an episodic kind of thing again or something like that, and it's not going towards like a main plot kind of thing, I might not be as, interested to. Because like it is a lot of books. I like it, but I don't think I love it enough to like read like 7 books of it. Um,
Yeah.
how about you?
Yeah. Well, I hope that you end up enjoying it. Yeah, I really wish, and I think I've said this before, I really wish that the way that that series worked is that we like followed a different pair of like dragon and like dragon rider each time. I think that would be really interesting because then you could see like different dynamics and different like characters. I really loved the characters in
Yeah.
the first book. And then once I got to the second book, I kind of felt like we were retreading the same ground a lot of the time. So that's like one of the reasons that I ended up stopping.
Yeah.
But my book is really good. I appreciate that they gave a pretty explicit, like, here's what happened in the last one at the beat. Like, it was embedded in the story, but just a couple of paragraphs being like, remember that this crazy thing happened. And it's time
Yeah.
travel. So, of course, it's like super wacky. And so that was really helpful to have. And I do feel like I'm back in the story. Like, I know what's going on. I do not think that I could name any of the, like, not main characters for you. Like, I don't think I could give any of the side characters names, but as soon as they mention them, I like remember what their vibe is and like who they are. So like I'm not sure that this story like sticks very well in my brain, but like vibes wise, I know I'm always having a really good time. So we're already running for our life. So as would be expected, yeah, it's a good time.
Nice. And I did make a little bit of progress, like maybe 3 rows, something like this.
Nice.
I have to count, and
Yeah, I
like
didn't end up doing any counting.
it's actually pretty hard to count while you read an audiobook. So I realized that I
Yeah.
count really a lot slower because I look at it, but I also want to be really careful about like the stitches that I make. So like But I'm out at some rows that are exactly the same, and it's just, one after the other. It's not de increasing or decreasing things. So it's a little bit faster for this one, but yeah, first part.
Easier. Yeah, what are you making?
I'm making a Brontosaurus, so it's a dinosaur, and I'm making it bright red because it's for a boy that loves red. It's his favorite color. So, and he has
Very good.
a little brother that his birthday is at the end of March. So I'm hoping to finish it by next week so that I can, ship everything. Because like I did make another dinosaur that is green because it's the little brother's favorite color, and I mean, they're young enough that I don't want to just, not have anything for for his big brother. Also, they do play all the time together and they both love dinosaurs. So it makes sense to, you know,
That's
get
very
him a
cute.
dinosaur so they can both play together. And
That's
there'll be
adorable.
other
Are you
gifts in
using
the
the same
package, but
Are you using the same pattern for both, or will one look
no,
different?
it's not the same pattern. So the other one's not a Brontosaurus. It's I don't know where I put it, but um damn it, I forgot the name of it.
It's
It's a
okay.
more round one with some spikes on the side. I forgot the name that they give it. It doesn't really
Very
look
good.
like what it's supposed to be anyway, but like, it's fine.
It's not the Triceratops, is it?
It might be. It might be. But like if you look at this Brontosaurus, it's like it's only a Brontosaurus because it has a big neck, basically, right? Because like if you look at it, this is
Yeah.
what it's looking like,
I mean, it's
right?
amigurumi. That makes sense. Oh, it's
Yes.
very
Yeah, yeah.
cute though.
Yeah, it's very cute. I'm not too sure because like there are some spots that you put on the body. I'm not too sure what
Mhm.
color I'll put it. I might put them as like just white or something like that. Or
That
black
makes
because the eyes will be black. I don't know. But anyway, I need to make the whole body and the legs and everything, and then I can put so like I'll see the whole piece and I'll be able to, figure it out.
oh,
Yeah.
very good. Good stuff.
Otherwise, I have some
Awesome sauce.
light pink to be like a little bit more colory, but like I don't know if it's like more
Mm,
too much pink or something. But anyway, yep,
yeah.
has a plan.
Well, are you at the very beginning of March? Do you have any books that you're really looking forward to this month? Either coming out or
Um,
books like that you're
Coming out, I don't think there's a lot because I think it's more April that the things I'm waiting for are coming in.
Mhm.
Also, I'm still waiting on like there was a book that came in at the end of January that I'm still waiting for my hold on the library to come through. So like,
Yeah.
things like that. But yeah, I think the one I'm really excited because right now I actually started yesterday to read the sequel to Foundry Side. And I'm having a good time with the series overall. I think I'm just at this point I know that I really like Robert Jackson Bennett um for like the worlds that he builds and the magic system. I really love that and I appreciate it.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say for this series that I love the characters completely. I definitely think my favorite series of his is the one with the that starts with the Tainted Cup, right? Because I think for that one, I think the he really did I mean, he really did a great. I think in all his series, there's a part of mystery elements sometimes, um, and but for this one, it's really like a full-on mystery with fantasy plotline too in there, right? And I think that's really interesting. I really like it. So for that one, and I think that's the only one where I love the characters completely. So I think I'm really happy to have that one. I'm looking forward to on my TBR. I do have I hope to read The Raven Scholar this month.
Mhm.
Um, this year certainly, but like this month. Um, but I am also apprehensive because I know I've heard a lot of my friends have loved it, and so I might be putting too many expectations on the book, but we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. That one's on my list. I have a Libro FM
Mm.
audio arc of the
Hmm.
Raven Scholar just like hanging out on my account, waiting for me to get to it. I just added the Incandescent to my list of things to pick up pretty soon, and I always mix those two up because their covers are extremely similar. It's like the line art of the bird figures, and so I always like they remind me of each other when I see the
Mm.
covers. Um, I have 7 anticipated releases for this month. So that's exciting.
Wow.
One of them I already read. So there's this series of novellas coming out from Olivia Waite. They're like sci
Mm.
fi mysteries. And they're really fun. So the first one is Murder by Memory, and the second one is Nobody's Baby. And I loved both of them. And then another like really notable one is I really like C.M. Wagner. They've
Mm.
written uh, Unnatural Magic was their debut. And then like one of the A Lady's Guide to something in Wizardry, I think, which was,
Hmm.
good. Um, and then a few years ago, they had this like small town murder mystery situation where it's like it was kind of a Jessica Fletcher vibe, like Murder She Wrote.
Mm.
Why are all of these murders happening in this town?
Hmm.
It really seems like this is a dangerous place to live, and it actually like confronts that because the characters are like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And there actually is something happening. So that was
Uh-huh.
also super fun. They're coming out with the Somewhat Wicked Witch of Brigandale, which I know nothing about, but I will be reading. And I have to wait
Nice.
until the 17th. And I am sad that I have to wait until the 17th. I was really hoping an arc would come through on Libra, but alas, is okay. I guess I can be patient like everybody else.
Yeah. I forgot that I actually I think my most anticipated read for this month is, I mean it came out a few years ago, right? But I was supposed to continue reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl series that I really enjoyed the first one, and I didn't have the time to read the second one last month. So I did manage to put it on my March TBR, but so I'm really hoping to read it because I know it's a fast paced, I know I'm having fun, I know I'm, well, having fun. As much as someone can be having fun while, people are running for their lives in a dungeon with a lot of monsters, right? But yeah.
Absolutely. Cool. Good stuff. Well, should we do another sprint?
Sure. Do you want to go in a decreasing order and be predictable and do a D12?
Sure. Why not? I'm not sure unless it gives us really short ones. I'm not sure that I'll be able to do the whole time. I need to like
Oh
cook
yeah,
lunch for
no.
myself for
No, no,
tomorrow,
definitely not.
definitely.
Definitely not.
But
So it's 5. So 25 minutes. It wants to do shorter
25
sprints
minutes,
today.
not too bad. We can do 25 minutes.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce. Well, good luck.
You should also put the title of your book. I think it's still putting the for our years. See you in 25.
Hello,
Well,
hello.
technical difficulties. We lost Angela
I don't know.
for
I think my
a minute.
internet just disconnected,
Mhm.
and then reconnected, but it was enough to cut the feed.
Yeah, it happens.
So
I
how's the
am
book?
now 14% in, and I'm bored.
I'm
I think
17% in and I'm entertained.
that's better than me. I think I have the same problem as I had with the first book, is Majesty's Reckon, right? By Naomi Novik, because it I'm enjoying like the dragon, the interest, like the especially like the relationship between the dragon and their riders, and like, and the fact that they have like they use it as a military, planes essentially, right? And they're so big that they have a whole crew on the dragon and armor and all those things. But I don't want to hear all the minutia of the war and the battles they have. I'm very, very bored when they have those. And we just had one, right? And I was like, eh.
Yeah.
So
Well, Michelle is here and she's also
ooh.
reading. Michelle's
Hi,
reading The Burning
Michelle.
God. She's finishing up the Poppy War trilogy. I gave her my copies, so I'm
Mm,
glad that she's making progress.
nice.
And she got some chores done, which is awesome.
And I made 3 more rows. You
Ooh,
can see where the eyes are gonna be.
very good. Awesome sauce. Yeah, I thought I was gonna go get my stuff so that I could work on my craft, but instead I've just been playing games on my phone as I listen. But I've been like pretty focused, so I feel like that's fine. I might end up going to get my yarn to craft, and I might not. So we'll see.
I mean, last week I wanted to, and at some point I nearly tried, and I wasn't in the mood to
Mhm.
crochet. And this week I am. So, sometimes that's okay.
That's
I think that's okay if you're not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know what we should talk about today, Clementine. We didn't really plan a topic, and we've already talked about what we're looking
Yeah.
forward to. I guess we
Oh,
could look back on February. Yes.
I have something that I made
Okay.
like months ago. Because
Hmm.
like I was looking up, because I was telling you guys about how, sometimes they translate titles of books, from English to French, and it's really bad,
Hmm.
or like movies
Yes.
also that are really weird. And I looked up like some different, like,
Mhm.
it's not written in like Canva or anything like that, but I could show tell you a few. Um
Ooh, like give us the literal. You should give us the literal translation, and we should try to
Yes.
guess
No,
what
that's
book
what I
it
did.
is.
That's what I did. And some of them are in like English, in French, titles, or like some of them are like some of them even have like different weird translations. I have some like Finnish and like other things and stuff like that. So
All right.
let's So I'll start with the one, like, I will do like the literal translation, but the one that seems like the worst one and the most like out there, right? And then I'll go maybe
Oh, I
because
feel
I
like you should
have
start with the closest one and then make it harder. I think you should do the opposite thing.
yeah, no, but like for some of them I have different translations, and some of them are really close to the
Oh, I
title or
see. If you
not,
have like
right?
three of them. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. It would be cool if
yeah.
you know which language it was. It would be cool to share which language it is too.
Yeah. I did write what it is. It's been a while, so I have to yeah, that one is really hard. Some of them are really hard. Like I will have to
Oh,
tell
I'm
you
sure
like
they'll be terribly hard.
genre or like, like other things maybe.
Maybe
Um,
after you give them to us, we could ask like for whatever clue you think is most helpful.
yep,
Um,
yep, yep. Um, okay. So I have one. I'm not gonna butcher the German title.
oh yeah,
But
no, don't
literal
bother. Yeah.
translation will be maybe rather tomorrow.
Maybe rather tomorrow.
So I will say this is
Yeah, I
a
feel like genre is kind
contemporary.
of what I need here. Maybe
This is a
it is
YA
contemporary.
contemporary. It has been
Yeah,
adapted. That doesn't help. It just tells you this is like wide bestseller, right? It has been adapted.
yeah.
I
I'm
would say
wondering if
10
I've even read it,
plus years ago.
which makes it harder. Um,
You've
you
at
said
least heard of
maybe
it for sure.
maybe rather tomorrow.
Yes. Oh, the cover, I feel the cover is like a lot of green and not a lot of things in there, mostly.
A green cover,
Yes.
YA contemporary romance. Maybe rather tomorrow. I am not sure that I'm gonna guess this one.
Okay.
And knowing Michelle,
Second
I'm not sure
second
that she's gonna guess this
translation.
either. Okay, second translation. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this is easier for me because I have not read the book. I have seen the adaptation, the
Mhm.
movie.
Okay.
So I think this is in Italian and it is We Are Infinite is the title. They do say it in the movie.
Well, see that makes me think of The Fault in Our Stars, but that
Mm,
cannot be this because that's definitely not a green cover. That's blue.
no.
Um, so
Um,
we are infinite. Wow,
last title.
the teenagers that are written by adults really like to pretend that they're deep. We are infinite.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, no, no, no. Last one. Um, this is the closest title that could make you think of what it is the
Okay.
French title. It is called The World of Charlie. Well, not the closest, but the maybe the easiest.
See, now I think what's seeing is just that like what we are seeing is just that I don't watch movies. um, so I have no doubt that that is a very clear
Oh,
clue,
okay,
and as
okay,
soon as
okay.
you put me on it, but
Adaptation. If you've seen the movie Percy Jackson, the actor that plays Percy Jackson plays Charlie in that adaptation. I don't know if that helps,
friend, I
if you've
don't
seen
think
it
this
or
is
not.
happening. I'm sorry. No.
This was The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Ah, gotcha. That's an older one. I think I was trying to think of
Yeah.
newer ones, but
No,
maybe
I
rather
sent them to us
tomorrow.
here.
Oh my, none of those are even remotely close.
No. Even like the world of Charlie, it is easier because it has the name of a main character, but you're
Like the
like,
character's name. Yeah.
um, yep. Oh, so I have one. I know you've read the book,
Mhm.
and it is one of my
Okay.
favorite
The plus.
series also. Let's
Okay.
do this. Epic fantasy. So
Okay.
this is like a trilogy, right? And I will give you this is the trilogy how they
Gonna give me.
translated it in French. Um,
Okay.
so the first one is called First Blood.
Is it the first Law trilogy?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yay! Woo. So instead
So
of
the
the blade itself, they said first blood.
yeah, the second one is Des raisons et sentiments, which would be like uh I forgot to translate it, but it's like unreasons and sentiments. Like and feelings.
Okay.
And the last one is The Last Quarrel, which is the closest to The Last Argument of Kings, but still, it's like, why
Mhm.
did you not translate? Like, in this case, it's not even like, it's like, why did you not translate the blade itself? Because, like,
Mhm.
I can't understand not wanting to translate the perks of being a wallflower because the term wallflower is really hard to translate. We might not
Mhm.
have a word in the language, right? That comes close. But like just yeah. Okay. Last one
Should we
before
do
we
maybe one
sprint.
more last one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Love it.
So this is still a French title, L'Espèce d'un an, which is in the time frame of a year. This is a sci-fi, cozy sci-fi that
Okay.
I really enjoyed and you have read too.
And I have read also.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a cozy sci-fi that we have both read. Is it The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet? No, it is?
Yes.
Okay. In the space of a year. But I feel like that
The
was
oh,
more so me guessing based on the genre than it was the
mhm.
title,
I
unfortunately.
know, I know. It, I
Yeah.
think the only thing that is true with the title is that yeah, the book does happen. I thought about it, and yeah, it does happen roughly in the space in the time frame of 1 year. But like, why? Why do you give it this name? I just
It's very
anyway.
silly, but
Yeah,
also very enjoyable. That is a great book. I agree.
yeah, it is.
Awesome.
Okay,
Shall we?
let's roll a d10 unless Michelle has other as their idea of
Another
her
preference?
favorite die. Okay, 6.
Oh,
So times
okay.
6.
Yep. 36 minutes.
Yes.
Longest sprint so far.
Yep.
Not too bad.
Yes, Michelle, I did
Um,
the D12 sprint bread before. So
Fabulous. Alrighty. 36 is up and ready to go. Good luck.
yep. Good luck.
You okay?
Help! I am very
Oh
bored
no.
with my book.
See, now you know why I DNF'd the series, Clementine.
Yeah. No, I can see. I think you even went farther than I did,
Yeah,
right?
I got to book 3. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got to book 3, and but book 2 I started and stopped several times before I got through
mhm,
it. And I
mhm.
think that I was like grasping at straws. I was like, maybe book 3 is better. And then it didn't get any better for me,
But
unfortunately.
I am still making progress because since we have a Realmathon readathon that is like happening the whole month of March, if I do want to count this for Realmathon, I do need to at least make it to 50%. Um,
Yes,
yeah,
Maria. Also,
yeah,
hi,
yeah.
Maria.
Hi,
Oh, we clicked
Maria.
at the same time. I didn't mean
Yes.
to only flash that for a moment. But yes.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that if I click on it again, the same thing will happen. But yeah, we're talking about DNFing Temeraire, which
Yeah.
was a very sad happening for me last year, and now Clementine might be going through the same situation.
Yeah. I do want to get to 50%. I'm 25%. And I do think for now I'm just still in the premise of whatever they want to tell me. So I do want to make, like at least like get there, but like it's again another fight when I'm more interested in going to China and like politics in there, and I'm like, please just stop with the fight. How about you?
I'm at 28% of a trail through time. And I am liking it. It's good. It's very um it there's I mentioned this before. There's like this heightened amount of drama in this series where like
Mm,
everything is terrible all the time. And so like things always get better, but like they really get themselves into these terribly
mm,
dangerous and like just hopeless
mm-hmm.
situations. So right now, like we've got two main characters. I won't say who they are because spoilers. The one main character we know, but the person she's with, I'm not going to say. But they're traveling together through time, and
Mm-hmm.
they're being chased by time police. And every time that they
Mm,
exit their pod to like get food or things, the time police knows where they are, so they're able to come and then like so it's this
I see.
whole situation. So now they're trying to do like a bait and switch to see if they can like kind of lose the
Mm,
time police.
mm-hmm.
So that's the
Mm-hmm.
goal. You're looking
Yeah.
very cute, my friend.
Yeah, and Maria stopped that book too. Was very sad about it. I don't think I'm sad. I think it is more that I think I really enjoyed book one, and I wish it was
Mhm.
not a series or that it was a series made differently, like Angela was mentioning that we follow different writers or we have, different, I don't know, also different time frames, let's say, if you want to make
Mhm.
it more like historical but with dragons, you could do different time periods, different, like, or like even like have the French side, for example, if you still want to do the
Mhm.
Napoleonic War. I think it would be interesting to do that. But yeah, I think I was
Yeah,
just fine with the one book, to be honest.
I will say that several of her she's written several short stories that do kind of what you're saying.
Mm,
So one in like Roman times, and then there was one that's like a Pride and Prejudice spoof that she
mm,
wrote that are like these short stories, like little mini situations that they were both in Buried Deep, her short story collection. And they were like entertaining to read about.
mhm.
It wasn't anything like magnificent, but they
Yeah,
were good. Um, yeah,
but
I
I
like
have a
Naomi
head.
Novik. It's a bummer when I don't like her stuff. Aw, so cute, even with eyes.
Yeah, and I started to stuff it. So
How
it's a
sweet.
head. It will have a neck. It will be a brontosaurus one day, not today. I will not be able to
Beautiful.
finish today. But yeah, I unfortunately I do think I will either like finish book two, but probably not continue. If there's something that interests me, we'll see. But I think it's unlikely.
Yeah,
Yep.
very fair. Very, very
Okay.
fair.
Do we
Did you
want
have any
more?
additional translations? Yes.
Yes,
I
I
wish
do.
that we'd had like an easy, medium, and hard mode, Like I feel
Yeah.
like we went straight to hard mode and it's been very challenging. For anyone just joining us, Clementine has found some book titles that have been
Hmm.
translated in kind of inconceivable ways when they
Hmm.
created the books in other languages. So she's reading us the
Yes.
titles in the other language, and we are trying to guess which book it might
Oh,
be. I
no.
think we should go in cold this time, Clementine. I think you should just
Yeah.
give it to us without the genre or anything. And then if we need
Hmm.
it, maybe genre
I have
after.
an easier one actually. And now that Maria is there,
Okay.
I'm hoping that Maria, I know she read the book.
Hints.
Um, so this is a French title. Translated, it will be The Serpent and the Heir of Night.
Oh, that has to be The Serpent and the Wings of Night, right? Which is
Yes,
Carissa
but like,
Broadbent. Okay, that one's pretty straightforward.
why did you
Is it
translate
air
with
like
air?
air we breathe, or
No,
air
no,
like
the air.
it's like her daughter?
Yeah, the air, like the, Heir, right?
Okay,
Uh,
gotcha.
yeah. And
Yeah.
the and the
Huzzah!
sequel was
Yay!
called Le Roi Maudit et la couronne sanglante, which is like the the cursed king and the bloody crown, which is like, okay, so you have the cursed king in there, but why do you do the bloody crown because this is the cover, or what? What? So I'm like, I'm very hesitant about what the translation in the book is when they manage to translate the title with what is on the cover. It's and yeah, that is a terrible translations for reasons. I agree. I agree. It's so weird. And I don't get it, right? Um okay. Another easier one. So this is a
Ooh,
the
good stuff.
oh no. I will start with hard mode because that one. So this is a
Gotcha.
I'm assuming the literal translation is like it might have like another it's like probably like wrong. It's a Finnish, right, title. So when you translate it
Hmm.
literally, it means Silicon Life. But I'm assuming it also has another meaning because otherwise I really don't understand where you could get this from. Because so I will
What comes to mind is like maybe dark matter, but that
no
I
no
don't think is right
not
because I don't think you would put that on this list.
not right genre, not
Silicon
right
Valley.
genre at all. Because
Yeah.
the translation of the German title is Shipwreck with a Tiger.
Is it Life of Pi?
Yes, it is. It is. So I'm
Silicon
assuming
Life. I agree. I think that there's something wrong with that Finnish that Finnish
no,
translation.
I'm assuming it's one of those, sometimes a word has different meanings, right? Or
Mhm.
something. I don't know, but I don't know Finnish. So if anybody knew Finnish, they could tell us. But there we
Yeah.
go. And ooh, I have one. I know you've read this one, Angela, and we do like
Mhm.
this author. Um,
Okay.
it's called The Pirate Ladies.
The Pirate Lady.
Another title from another series from his author would be also translated by Fabulous Birds in a Victorian Sky.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I know. I know now. Okay, so these are the India Holton books.
Yeah, no, it
And
is
so
not.
the
It is
Fabulous
not.
Birds.
Yes, the
Fabulous
Fabulous
Birds would
Birds
be the
is the
ornithologist Field Guide to
yes.
Love. And then the Pirate Ladies would be whichever the
Yes.
first one
It's the
is.
Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels. What is weird
Yeah, there you go.
for that series is that they took liberties with the first one especially. Then the second
Mhm.
title was okay. It was a literal translation of the
Like a
title.
direct
Very
translation.
like the very long title, right? So you have this first title that is The Pirate Ladies, and then you have the long title,
Mhm.
and then the third one is they just ditched the one word in the title because I think the title was like the Secret Service of Tea and Treason, and they just say the
Yes.
Service of Tea and Treason, which doesn't make any sense because if you remove the
Why did
secret,
we?
they're not spies anymore, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maria, yes. So they are pirates, but they're like really unconventional pirates. So they're
Yes.
pirates that have flying houses in like
Yeah.
Victorian England.
And it's
So they're
so
fighting over
much
like the spells
fun.
that make their houses fly, for example.
Yes. And they're very
Very silly.
and I would say also they're pirate thieves, right? They're very much like
Mhm.
more like thieves, like oh, because also like they are living like across like England, right? So
Mhm.
when we talk about like they have quarrels between the different ships, pirate ships, they are very much like having tea together, but still like bickering like Victorian ladies together, right? And but like
Yeah.
obviously like if they have a disagreement in the end they will just go and like steal the other person's ship or things inside the ship, right, which
Which
is very
again is
funny.
their house, their flying
Yes.
house. Um, yeah,
Yep.
it's wild. It's silly
Yeah,
to the
no,
extreme.
Maria, those books, that series is especially very like nonsensical and very funny in some ways. it it is
I
it
think you just
has
have to be
very much.
along for the ride.
Yeah, no. It has like the background Bridgerton vibes and then the silliness, pirates. Like the second one is more focused on witches because obviously they have witches to
Mhm.
allow them to have the ships fly. And then the third one is like randomly you have some spying in there, which is funny too.
You gotta have spies. Come on.
Of course,
Why
of
not?
course,
I
of
wonder if the
course.
first one they just didn't know if it was gonna sell or not. Like they didn't know if like maybe they thought the
Yeah,
pirate ladies would be more marketable. And then when they
yeah,
realized it was selling
mhm,
just fine, they were like,
yeah,
wait, why don't we
yeah.
actually do the real title?
Oh,
Um
one last one for titles. This is an
mhm.
easy kind of one. It is an older title, but it is a very, very well YA fantasy romance kind of series, right? Um,
Okay.
so it has four books, and the books in French, the first one is called Fascination. After that, you have
Fascinating.
Temptation. Temptation is the second one. The third one is
Okay.
hesitation, and the fourth one is
Okay.
revelation.
So I'm trying to think of 4 books that would even, like, work like that. The only thing that's coming to mind is, like, the Lunar Chronicles, the Cinder series, but I cannot imagine that it's that.
Think,
Oh, is it Twilight? Is it Twilight?
yes, it is Twilight.
I got there. That's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, I guess those titles almost fit a little bit more than, like, New Moon, Breaking Dawn, you
Yes,
know?
it is,
I think they're more descriptive. Yeah.
but like super funny is that when they released the movies, right? They never translated the movies. So like the movies
Mm.
in French, like when they were, in cinemas, uh
you will see
Mhm.
like Twilight and then underneath Fascination, because they want still
Mhm.
to, but at that point Twilight
To
was
profit
so
off
well
of the
known.
books.
And even in France, everybody talks about Twilight. They're never going to say Fascination, Temptation, whatever it is, right? When they talk about the series, they say it's Twilight, right? They don't say anything else. It's like, so it's funny.
Uh,
But
I almost feel
so
like
these
this
are,
is just an example of why publishers shouldn't mess with it too much,
yeah.
because then if it really gains traction, all you've done is like kind of shot yourself in the foot, because basically you're being confusing, right? You're
Yeah.
just, yeah.
Oh, I have one last one, and I don't know that book at all. I don't even, I didn't
Okay.
even write the name of the author. It is a Spanish book that was called The Boy Who Stole Attila's Horse, right? So they called it like this in Spanish, and they called it like this in English, right? Um, and when they somehow wanted to publish it in France, they called it The Well.
Great. Love that.
And you're like,
Very
that
descriptive.
doesn't give anything anymore. The book, like, it's just, where do you have the boy that stole Attila's horse in there? It's just, okay.
How did you find this book? Like, did you find like a list of like really poorly translated titles or something?
Yeah, I looked into it a little bit, so that's where I got some of them. But like some others, I started to like look into like the books that we have read, right? Like, India Holton, for example, because I wanted to get some that we would get, more easily.
Yeah.
And I looked into like the translation first in French, and I stopped there because already in French some of them made no sense. And I was like, why do you do this? you know? Yeah.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
And it's cool that when you're bilingual, you can like notice these things and be like, wow, how silly.
Yeah.
Well, should we sprint again?
Yes. I fear that it might be our last sprint because I'm losing a little bit of steam, but
I totally understand that. I feel like I've gotten a really good chunk into a trail
yes.
through time. So I'm feeling, yeah, good
I'm gonna
about my
skip
progress.
the D8 because nobody likes the D8. Nobody likes to do a 0.5 when we multiply things.
Don't say that you don't like the dice when they can hear you. They'll give you bad luck. They'll give you a full hour sprint.
So I'll do a D6 and we'll see. Hey, no, it wants consistently today to do 30-minute sprints. This is a 3. It's middle of
Fabulous.
the
You know
road.
what? I'll take it. We like that. How great. Alrighty. 30 minutes on the timer, and I'll see you at the end. All right, we're back.
Welcome back, everyone. How was your sprint, Angela? Was it productive?
It was good. Yes, very productive. I made it to 38%. Yeah, and I'm enjoying it. It's very fun. We just had a very like high point of a lot of tension, and now we're things are feeling a little bit better, which is good. It's very
Sure.
like this. Yeah. How about you?
So I made it to 20%. I was like, we were like 10 minutes in the sprint, and I was like, I reached like the end of chapter 4, and I was like, I don't care. Even if we go to China, I think I don't care. And I will still think it's middle of the road, it's okay. But like 2026 again is not about like okay books. We're not going to tolerate those because I think I even prefer sometimes to hate a book because at least I have opinions, but right now I don't, right?
Mm,
So I'm deciding to DNF the book. Which means that's 28%
makes
in.
sense
I
to
cannot count
me.
it for the readathon, but that's okay. Um, and
These things happen.
so I did
Do you
make
want to
more
choose another one?
progress. Yeah, I can.
Oh,
So during the end of the sprint, I did finish, well, the neck there, and I have a back, the start of the back that I'm supposed to attach to it, but it's the hardest part in there, so I'm not about to do this at 2 a.m. But I did make more progress in my buddy read of Shorefall by Robert Jackson Bennett, which is a lot more interesting. Thank you, Maria, for supporting my DNF. Also, I'm sure you're happy also that I read like 2 hours for nothing because I'm not in your team. So,
awesome. For some reason, it's not letting me get the link again. Anyone can access.
That is sad.
Like, I mean, it's like it should be fine. It's just like I had a public view link that I could like really easily copy. And for some reason that public view link just like I can't seem to
load it.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's showing it to me. I guess I needed to scroll, but I didn't know that I was able to scroll. That was the problem. Great. Love that for me. Now I have 2 public view links when I did not need them, but that's all right. I am going to bookmark this so that next time we just have it. I'll share my screen. There'll be a bit of a delay between you saying which one you want and me being able to reveal it. But this is page 1. That had one success on it.
Before we go into there, if anybody in the chat, Maria, Michelle, if you want to chime in, if you have any other that you want, right? To discover
any preference to what she should.
I'm also not that competitive. I'm okay. It was just mostly for, aha, laughs, fun. Okay, stars. Okay, I feel like a sci-fi with stars. I don't know why. The flower could be yeah, the flower could be anything. The knife with the blood is strange to me because I don't think I have any books. Oh, or maybe it could be like Joe Abercrombie or something for like dark fantasy. There's a lot of murder. Don't know.
I honestly don't remember what book is behind number 4. So I don't know that I can.
Yeah. The Stabby book feels intimidating. Yes, I agree, Maria. I agree. I did discover the first dragon book. I don't think I want to discover the second one yet. I feel like I want to keep it. Because I feel like the
Sure.
second one will be better than the other one that I had. The beer, I don't know. It feels like I don't know. When I see the beer, it makes me think of cozy fantasy, like Legends and Lattes kind of type, right? Uh,
It's a good vibe.
uh,
Do you want to look at the last few before you make a choice?
yeah, yep, for sure.
Okay, last
Uh,
page. You haven't chosen from this one yet.
Yeah, I feel like I have to choose something from this one because I haven't. Just because I haven't done anything on this page.
Spread it out.
Yeah. And Maria also thought of Legends and Latte vibes too, so. Oh, Maria,
Okay. I love hearing.
I'm pretty sure I know what the armadillo is, because I have Minor Mage from T Kingfisher on my TBR. Oof. The fire, I don't know what it is. What was number 2?
You want me to go back?
Michelle. Yeah, the flower. So
Okay.
Michelle is saying the flower, number 2, and Maria the armadillo, number 12. But I do think I
Do
have
you
to
want
go
one
with
that you think you know, or do you want one that you know, has some suspense? Really the question.
Yeah. You know what? I haven't read in T Kingfisher in a few months, so let's go with the armadillo. Because also
Wouldn't
we
it be
will
funny if it
yeah.
wasn't? I
Yeah.
think that would be hilarious.
Yep. Oh, Michelle chose the picture she wanted most to get rid of.
You don't like flowers, Michelle? Go away.
I think
Goodness
she means it
gracious.
as the one that inspired her the least in terms of what it could be and spark an interest. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. I need to refresh the other page and then come back and refresh this page. I forgot how it worked. Never mind. That didn't work either. What the heck? What the heck?
Maybe you were too quick.
I was too quick. There we go. Oh, look at that. What a surprise.
What a surprise.
It's Minor Mage by T Kingfisher. No one could have guessed. No one could have guessed at all. How clever Angela was to put the armadillo on the cover. How could we have figured it out? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a good one, and it's a quick one. So
yeah, no, it's a quicker
I think
one.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to get through it pretty quick.
Yep. Yeah, I kind of get it. Okay, Michelle says that the flower is too happy. She prefers the knife, for example.
Now I remember which ones they are. I just moved to make sure that I remember. And now I remembered some of them. I think I remembered like most of them. Oh, I didn't remember that one. Oh, I didn't remember that one either. These are good books. I'm excited for you to read these. I'm not sure if you'll like them or not, but it will be funny for me. I will have fun. So great. Fabulous.
Well, I don't know if you will like every book that I chose for you either. You know, it's the same.
That's okay. I think the ones that are really up in the air are like the Angela picks and the Clementine picks, right? Like 4 of the books for you are books that I just like picked. Some of them are a little bit of overlap. Like I think I counted Blood Over Bright Haven as one of my picks. But
I have to say for you, your want to read list has a lot of books, so I chose some of them, but like I at least some of them feel like a Clementine pick still, right? So like I feel like I had some extra Clementine picks. So I tried to choose in those like want to read list also books that I was kind of more safe in there because like I was
Yeah, I'll say that
but
I
yeah.
gave you a wild card or two, and we'll see how it goes. And if you DNF, you
Yeah.
DNF, and that's okay
That's
because
okay.
that's
Yeah.
part of the fun. Yeah. All right. So the plan is to tentatively try to do this again next week.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, I might not be able to do next week. It kind of depends on life circumstances. So I'll talk to Clementine about that. But we'll figure it out. If we are here, then it
Yeah.
would be great to see you all. Come back. Oh, Alice has just been staring at me going,
Are you done?
good night, everybody. Oh,
Good
sorry.
night. No. He was like, Atlas was like, "Are you done?"
Are you finished? Are you finished yet? Yes. Yeah.